Have you ever been chased by a goose? It's a pretty memorable experience, right? They honk, they hiss, they charge with their wings out, looking like something straight out of a prehistoric movie. But what if I told you that behind that aggressive, bread-stealing exterior lies a creature of surprising intelligence, deep emotional capacity, and even a secret weapon that helps them conquer the highest mountains on Earth? Stick around, because today we re-peeling back the feathers to uncover 5 incredible facts that will completely change the way you see geese. You'll go from seeing a park menace to an avian marvel. So, let's start with that infamous aggression. Why are they so territorial? It all comes down to fact number 1. Geese are fiercely loyal and protective parents. When you see a goose hissing and charging, it's almost always because you've gotten too close to its nest or its goslings. Both the male, known as the gander, and the female goose share parenting duties with a dedication that would put many species to shame. They mate for life, and this strong pair bond makes them an incredible parenting team. The gander acts as a sentinel, constantly on guard, while the female incubates the eggs. If a predator, or an unsuspecting human, gets too close, the gander will put on that terrifying display to drive the threat away. It's not personal. It's pure instinctual protection for their family. They will literally put their own lives on the line to defend their young. So next time you see a goose acting tough, remember, it's probably just a devoted parent doing its job. Moving on to fact number 2, which is straight out of a spy movie. Geese are nature's ultimate security system. This isn't just a funny observation, it's a historical fact. Their keen eyesight, excellent hearing, and naturally territorial behavior make them fantastic watchdogs. Or should I say a watch geese? They are incredibly alert to their surroundings. They can spot an unfamiliar person or animal from a great distance and will immediately sound the alarm with their loud, unmistakable honking. This isn't a new discovery. The ancient Romans famously used sacred geese to guard the temple of Juno. According to legend, when Gauls tried to sneak into Rome at night, it wasn't the dogs or the human guards who raised the alarm. It was the honking of the geese, saving the city. Even in modern times, some farms and even military installations have used geese as sentinels. They're reliable, they're loud, and they're not easily bribed with treats. So, if you ever think about sneaking up on a gaggle of geese, just know you're being watched by a highly effective feathered security team. Now, let's talk about one of the most iconic sights in the autumn sky, the V formation. Fact number 3 is that this formation isn't just for show. It's a masterpiece of aerodynamic engineering and teamwork. Flying in a V is all about energy conservation. Each goose, except for the one at the very front, flies in the updraft created by the wingtip vortices of the bird ahead of it. This is similar to how cyclists draft behind each other in a race. This updraft gives them a little lift, reducing wind resistance and allowing them to fly up to 70% farther than they could if they were flying alone. It's an incredible display of cooperation. But what about the poor goose at the front, breaking all that wind? Well, they take turns. When the lead goose gets tired, it drops back into the formation, and another goose moves up to take its place. And all that honking you hear? It's not random noise. They're communicating, encouraging each other to keep up the pace. It's a flying, honking, perfectly coordinated team effort. Prepare to be amazed by fact number 4. We often see Canada geese at the local park, but some of their cousins are extreme athletes. I'm talking about the bar-headed goose, which holds the record for the highest flying bird in the world. These incredible birds migrate directly over the Himalayan mountains. To do this, they have to fly at altitudes of up to 29,000 feet. That's nearly the cruising altitude of a commercial jetliner, where oxygen levels are incredibly low and temperatures are freezing. How do they do it? They have evolved some amazing adaptations. Their hemoglobin, the protein in their blood that carries oxygen, is more efficient at capturing oxygen than that of other birds. They can also increase their heart rate and breathe more deeply and efficiently in thin air. While humans would struggle to even walk at that altitude without supplemental oxygen, these geese are performing one of the most strenuous activities imaginable. They literally fly over Mount Everest. So the next time you feel out of breath walking up a flight of stairs, just remember the bar-headed goose conquering the roof of the world. Finally, for our 5th and most heartwarming fact, geese have complex social lives and can even mourn. We've already mentioned that they mate for life, but their bonds go even deeper than that. Geese form strong family units and friendships within their flocks. They can recognize individual humans and other animals, and they remember who has been kind to them and who has not. But what's truly touching is their capacity for grief. When a goose's mate is lost, the surviving partner will often go through a period of mourning. They might separate themselves from the flock, call out for their lost partner, and show signs of what we would describe as depression. They may even refuse to mate again for years, or sometimes for the rest of their lives. This demonstrates a level of emotional depth and social connection that we often reserve for mammals like elephants or primates. It's a powerful reminder that these birds are not just simple-minded creatures, but sentient beings with rich emotional lives. So, there you have it. From devoted parents and ancient guardians to high-altitude athletes and deeply emotional partners. The next time you see a goose, maybe you won't just see an aggressive bird looking for a handout. You'll see a loyal protector, a brilliant engineer, a world-class athlete, and a creature with a surprisingly big heart. They are so much more than meets the eye. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of geese. If you found these facts as fascinating as I do, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the animal kingdom. What animal should we cover next? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.